Welcome to the 25th anniversary of ABA Day. I'm Reggie Turner, President of the American Bar Association, and I'm delighted that you're joining us for the ABA's annual Grassroots Advocacy event. While we're focusing today on issues and legislation that we believe will improve our justice system here at home, as lawyers, we care deeply about the state of democracy and the rule of law worldwide, and we know that we're living in a perilous time. We can't start our conference without first acknowledging the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and Russia's brutal attack on Ukrainians and on the rule of law. Our commitment to democracy and justice extends beyond our borders, and we stand with the Ukrainian people as they face Russia's unprovoked invasion. Before we delve into our issues, I'd like to tell you a bit about the origins of ABA Day. The first ABA Day was held in 1997. We organized it out of alarm over congressional efforts to cut the Legal Services Corporation entirely. By 1996, Congress had reduced funding for LSC by almost half. After modest results the first year, we knew we had to persevere. That one-time event soon transformed into an annual ABA Day advocacy event to bring together ABA members and bar leaders from across the nation to Capitol Hill to advocate for issues before Congress that are of critical importance to the legal profession. Increasing funding for LSC has played prominently in ABA Day advocacy ever since, and this year is no exception. As part of our 25th anniversary celebration, we have requested that past ABA presidents and ABA Day chairs share their personal remembrances and explain why ABA Day advocacy on this and other issues continues to be so important. Visiting your members of Congress in Washington, D.C. is important and exciting, but so is visiting their staff in their district offices. Get to know staff. Offer to provide needed background materials on issues of importance. Be a resource and establish a relationship that extends beyond ABA Day. In addition, don't forget to take advantage of the opportunities to message your members of Congress by using our digital tools that make the process easy, efficient, and effective. Thank you again. I have no doubt that your participation will make a difference. And now I would like to turn the program over to ABA Day Planning Committee Chair, Bill Bay.
Thanks, Reggie. Let me add my thanks to each of you participating in ABA Day 2022. And let me spend a few minutes telling you what is ahead in the next 2 days. We're going to be talking about important issues. In addition to our 25th anniversary celebration of ABA Day, our focus is on our 25 years of partnership with Legal Services Corporation and our state and local bar leaders to ensure funding. We're also going to discuss two other important issues. The first one is protecting the attorney-client privilege. Did you know that emails between federal prison inmates and their attorneys and legal team are not protected by the attorney-client privilege? Legislation we are advocating will remedy that if it's enacted. The second issue is about helping students. The need for additional student loan debt relief is well known by many of you. It was the sole focus of our Student Debt Week of Action last September, and you helped bring about a lot of positive change because of your hard work during that event. Thank you. This year, we are again focusing on the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, but also loan forbearance. It was instituted by the administration, but is set to expire next month. We need to keep the pressure on the administration and Congress to find long-term solutions to this important problem. Second is we're here to help you. I hope you know that. We're here to provide additional opportunities to help you effectively advocate. We've prepared digital lobbying campaigns on other core ABA issues. All the information and tools you need to lobby from your desk or from your home office are easily accessible online at ambar.org/ABA Day. I hope you will take advantage of those. So what's the program going to look like in the next couple of days? Well, we have an exciting, tightly packed, focused program for you both today and tomorrow. We're going to hear from senators. We're going to hear from representatives. We're going to hear from key thought leaders. They're going to share what is happening in Congress and offer you an insider's view on how we best talk with members of Congress about our ABA Day 2022 issues. You will not be disappointed. And finally, let me do an important word of thanks. So many people make all this possible. First, let me say thank you to our remarkable ABA president, Reggie Turner. He told us to think big, to take advantage of this virtual ABA Day by focusing our efforts on the home state offices of our members of Congress. Second, thanks to a terrific ABA Day planning committee and our state captains. You rallied the attorneys in each state to meet with their congressional delegation and maintain a dialogue with them throughout the year. And finally, none of this would happen without the dedicated work of the Governmental Affairs Office. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for joining me and former ABA presidents and leaders as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of our annual association-wide advocacy event, ABA Day.
As I think about our celebration of 25 years of advocacy, I am reminded of what, for me, is so special about ABA Day. And it is the collective power of lawyers in the American Bar Association coming together, united, to advocate and speak for those who are unable to do that for themselves.
When several hundred lawyers from around the country come together to speak with one voice, it has a powerful impact.
Lawyers are leaders in their home communities. They serve in various capacities in their towns and their villages, and as a result, they are able to bring forth information of value to members of Congress who need to better understand exactly what the needs are, as well as what they can do in order to serve their citizenry.
We go back year after year to Capitol Hill, sometimes on the same issue, because we need to do two things. Number one, we need to make sure that the congressmen and women and senators who support us continue to do so. And number two, we need to keep chipping away at those who don't support us.
Being involved in ABA Day takes persistence. You don't always get what you're asking for in the first meeting, or maybe in the second meeting, or maybe in the third meeting. But having done this for 25 years, I can tell you that persistence pays off.
And your legislator sees you and how important an issue is to you. It makes all the difference in the world.
Sometimes you're hesitant to be the spokesperson, but the fact is to simply get online and convey your point of view to the people who are making decisions on your behalf is what might turn the tide.
It's extremely important for you to use every digital platform that you have available to you to make sure that your message gets out there.
This is important work. We can't sit idly by on the fence or on the sidelines and not get involved.
Our country needs you. We need you to help those who need lawyers the most.
We are public citizens with special responsibilities for the reform of the justice system and the preservation of our constitutional democracy. This is one direct way, very meaningful way, that we can fulfill our obligation as public citizens.
You can do this, and you will feel great because you did.
So roll up your sleeves, let's get to work.